Hey guys, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Twitchi, and we have literally just taken over this and Tundra planet over here. Tundra Titanium Takeover was indeed the last episode, and I really need to get all the titanium that we have just made here back to my home base. There is a little bit of a problem with that though. At the very end of last episode, just as I was saying goodbye, there was this thing going on around here. We've got a couple of relay stations ready to leave. Why can't I change the way my map is orientated? And I believe this one is heading its way over to me. I don't know if my game is going to pick it up or not. What will we do? Oh, so that just turns on the indicator. So I would like to get a little bit more defensive here. The problem that I have with that is I brought 11 planetary shield generators, but if I put down one of those just here, we're going to have some serious power issues pretty quickly, I'm fairly sure, because up on my North Pole we only have one power system. Let's have a look. Indeed, 68% power. This is not going to cut it, my friends. This is not going to cut it. A landing relay station has been detected. Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. Okay, it's all the way over there. That's good. So we've got planetary shield generators, but more importantly, if I come into this Cosmo section, we've got some relay array receivers here. So these are taking power from the Dyson Sphere, and I need to figure out which way north is for starters, so that I can work my way up there. And let's improve the amount of power we're taking here. Oh, it's actually setting up. It's actually setting up. We don't have time to go check the power. We do not have time to check the power. I need to head this way. This situation here could really have nicely been done by going a little bit further down, but hopefully we can actually just walk this closer and closer and set up a defensive sector around here somewhere. Take one of these. I'll take a Gatling turret. Thank you very much. A Gauss turret, if you will. And at the same time, I need to put some bullets into this thing, and that should then mean that we don't have to worry about this anymore. I could, if I really wanted to be a little bit more efficient about this, move down these missile places over here, but honestly I don't think we need them. Look, they seem to be working out pretty well just like this. If I put another one of these down and then open and dump some more bullets, I think we might actually have this situation entirely in hand. I want to carry on staying here until this does actually resolve itself, because then we can just fly home with all of the stuff and safe in the knowledge. Oh, look at that, brilliant. Safe in the knowledge that we actually have made ourselves a nice little place here. I'm going to, as I say, put down another planetary shield generator right there. And I said something about the North Pole. Let's go to the North Pole. That is a thing that we need to do. Let's click rid of that as well. I don't know whether that's something I need to keep hold of. This, however, look, it's already started to put. Can I look at the map? Look, it's already started to make a little dome over the top of it. Great stuff. Running out of power everywhere though, and that's why we're doing this. Okay, my first thought is we just do not need these solar panels. Let's be honest here. Solar panels are technology of the past. We can figure out other ways of doing this. Can I drag? I cannot drag a box. That's unfortunate. But if I slam these down, I should be able to get, hopefully, 4 of these around the outside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, beautiful. Do you reckon we can get more in here? I'm almost certain I can. I think my Gatling towers over there are going to cause me a bit of trouble, but oh, you know what? I think we're okay. Yes, we're okay. Okay, that is power received. Surely. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so the whole purpose of being here was to grab as many of these titanium ingots as we possibly could. I think I'm also going to just ever so slightly press my power grid here and put down another planetary shield. If we have a look at this, we can see that we are covering a fair amount of the planet. I've just put one down by my copper. I've put one down by the titanium. I'm going to let those charge up whilst me and my Icarus here try and... Oh, I was going to go, but I've just noticed how little power I've got here. Whilst me and my Icarus travel home. I should actually be able to do it relatively quickly, because look, home's just over there. Let's put an indicator up. Shall we go anyway? I mean, I've only got half power. Let's wait until I've full power. Okay, I've just been told there's another landing relay station on its way, and I am kind of interested in getting my power to spread on this planet. So I've come to the other pole, and I'm going to set up the exact same situation here as we have down on the North Pole? I have no idea whether this is north or south. I will one day figure it out, but right now is not that day. Okay, so we got some pretty serious power situation going on. I need to obviously put a defense, a planetary shield right here. I don't know whether that's actually going to have the power to go, but this is coming from where? Over there somewhere. No. Which way are you going? Wait, what? I kind of don't believe it. I don't see it anywhere. I wonder where it's landed. Has it landed on this? No, it's over that way. So that's a whole nother planet. You know what? I'm not that bothered. Okay, so I've got everything I need. No, I don't have power. Stop. Go get the power. You know, I don't care. I've got to get there before we're on the wrong side of the sun. I'm out of here. I'm going. Let's try and make sure we're looking at the right planet. Planet, please. That one there. There's a little bit of slop in this. I don't know if slop's the right word, but man, when I try and point somewhere, it will. You see how it goes back a bit? Yeah, I don't know. It makes it quite hard for some precision maneuvers. Oh, a mere 10 minutes till we get there. Oh, wow. Okay, I've spent all the energy that I dare spend on the fly in here to try and go as fast as possible. Look, there's tiny little bits more there. Got another 50 meters per second out of that. I am, however, just a little bit not flying in the direction I would like to. Let's spin that around like this, and hopefully that is now hitting dead center. It's been kind of I've been drifting quite a bit. Well, obviously I should imagine the planet has been drifting quite a bit. So trying to make sure that I come in at the right angle. Like even now it feels like I'm not gonna hit the planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that I will, because it's just right there. Can we? Yeah, there we go, good. Now I need to try and find somewhere with, wait, am I flying past it? Why am I flying past it? Stop. How do I stop? How does one stop? I'm out of energy. Yeah, okay, that wasn't what I wanted, even slightly, and I don't know how to go round that way. Yeah, okay, that's a bit of a problem. That's beyond a bit of a problem. That's a big problem. I'm about to crash into the big giant. That would be hilarious, but also slightly troublesome. Oh no. How am I supposed to... What? How am I supposed to do anything now? Manual collection of resource on the gas giants. Wait, fire ice. You've collected fire ice. It's coming to fire. What does it do, though? What does it do? Can I burn it? Like, please tell me I can burn it. Oh, I can. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to collect loads of this then. Also picking up hydrogen. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's stop collecting that. Let's try and spot my planet, which is directly above me. Is that what I'm looking at right now? Is that what we've got the indicator to? Okay, so that's fine. Let's try and figure out how we get off of this rock. Go. Let's go that way. Yeah, cruise mode, great. I'd like to aim for that planet. Come on, guys, come on. All right, turns out if you've got problems, there are ways to solve them. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but here we are solving our issues. No, please go back that way. Why do you keep wanting to go into a weird orbit around other ways? Oh, it's not helpful. Oh, look, this guy's going out to my other planet. Okay, we'll figure that out once we've figured the important stuff. Where am I? I'm walking with all my might to my charge point. Okay, so that was nowhere near the nice clean intro I was kind of hoping for. I'm going to put all of my titanium into this box here, and it's going to make a whole bunch of these organic crystals. Well, it's going to mix it with the organic crystals to make these super crystals. Maybe I should actually be making another one of these, but instead of these going sideways that way, I want to send them into here. Too close. We're about to lose a whole bunch of stuff. I'm fine with that. You go that way, thank you, and then one of those straight into there. Okay, make my things, please. Make my things. That's got no power, right? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's fix that. So, for those of you being like, what are we even doing here? I am working towards interstellar logistics system so that I do not personally have to fly the titanium back and forth. To do that, I need 120 of these yellow squares here, yellow cubes. And to make the yellow cubes, I need the titanium crystals and diamonds. Diamonds I am making literally just like that set of boxes. Look, you can see it there. Those are diamonds right there. And this makes the other crystals. So if I come this way, now really what I should be doing is making. I think I have to make this in a special machine. Oh, I've just noticed that I have not set this up well at all. Let's take a moment here and fix the mistakes of the past. Okay, great. I'm only gonna put about that many there. I have no idea how many is in a stack, but we only need 120 and I'm already carrying 85, so if I do that, there's 100. I just need another 20. That many. Where'd they go? I shift clicked it and it disappeared. There they are, up top. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, so we can make maybe half. Let's have a look. Now, I'm not sure whether I can even make these in here. Oh, I am allowed to make these in here. That is unusual, because what I normally do, or rather what I expect to have to happen, would be a machine like this needs to go down, and then in there we go, hey, could you produce these? They're like, well done, you've made yourself. No, that's because of it, because of my manual making. But if we do that and that, this should then just produce a whole bunch. If I put a storage next to it, and then the thing that I'm looking for is an output like that. Okay, so everything that gets made now will just go straight. I don't know who's quicker, me or them. Me or them. I don't even want to make that many. I just want to make the 120, and then we'll make an idea about a more sort of in the factory method. They weren't made here, were they? Okay, because I cannot be the fastest in crafting these. I've created a couple more of these matrix labs here. Should I make more? I think I'm going to make another 2 more, and we'll stack them up on top there. We're getting a 40 of these back out. Okay, that's 120 in the box. I'm going to come along, hit the interstellar. Oh no, I still need other stuff. What do I need? I should totally have had that going by now. So we need high strength alloys. Oh, that needs another 80. And do we need energy storage? I'm gonna hit the energy storage. No, we don't need energy storage. Cancel that. I thought for some reason this arrow came up and went up this way. It's the high strength alloys. So we actually need to chew through 80 of these anyway. I can use my inventory items, and that's pretty cool. And then we'll get up and use this one. Do I need to only use my inventory or only use these? Okay, I see the problem here. So if I take these and pop them in that machine, okay, beautiful, beautiful. Then we can just sit back, relax, and have a beautiful moment of zen with the research tree. So I've been watching the research base here for a little while, and of course trying to figure out how we're going to get the yellow research to tie in with this. And I think what's actually going to happen is I'm going to take these labs out of the middle. Okay, that's fine. We're going to take these labs out of the middle and then replicate these high-strength aluminium titanium alloys. That's good. Replicate these red ones where these ones are, and then run the blue and the red over to another site. We could probably bring them out and down this way, and then we'll have the yellow adding onto that triple belt. We'll probably have a research belt just north of the materials belt here. That seems like a good idea. And then have an actual research lab out here somewhere. Okay, that's pretty good. So I unfortunately, as you heard during my mini outburst, ended up having to maybe I cut that. Who knows? Having to do another bit of research here because the reinforced thruster was needed to be able to make these machines here. So I've got to enqueue, and then I've got to figure out how we're going to make the reinforced thrusters. Now the thing with the reinforced thrusters is they want this high strength aluminium titanium alloy. I don't know why I keep saying aluminium, which very much is going to need the titanium being brought home. Now I should have enough on a line back here somewhere that I would be able to, I don't know, make a few bits inside my inventory and make the thrusters needed to get the first interstellar logistics system. This one's the planetary logistics system, which we're using very much just to send things to the North Pole and back. Okay, good use. Okay, I've made this horrific little setup here. I've gone around and grabbed all the stuff and put them in this middle box, and then I'm going to make my myself a bunch of high-density alloys here. All of this is literally to be ripped down, hopefully before we even finish this episode. This, that, this whole titanium line, these crystal makers, all of this needs to be rethought. We need to have an interplanetary logistics system over here. It keeps tripping me up because it's called the interstellar logistics system, but we're going to be using it interplanetary.
Dark fog is assaulting.
Where? Stop. Where are we? Lathe 3? What? I need to get out there. Do I have the power? I've got the power. Let's go. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna go find out. Is that the one way out in the distance? Wait, look, now that I'm heading, am I heading towards it? Can we actually get going where I want to go? Thanks very much. Wow, I hate this flight system. Buildings are destroying. Wait, what? Where even is that happening? That is... It's the next one out. I need to get out there. It's literally going to take me minutes, though. It's literally going to take me minutes. Here I am. I'm going to wait now. What's being destroyed? How? Like, surely there's defenses everywhere. I'd like to find out. And oh man, it's gonna take me a while to get out there. That is definitely the problem. I hate that I can't do anything other than sit here listening to the building destroyed messages. I don't even know why my buildings are being destroyed. I can't. There's got to be a way of setting up a... what's the word that I'm looking for? There's got to be a way of setting up a surveillance system, surely. I'm very interested to see what it is they've actually been destroying. 40 buildings in the top right there. That is pain. That is actually pain. 41 buildings. What did I even set up that had the possibility of being destroyed that much? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, here we go. Landing. Hopefully they're not even bothered about me here. Let's press M and spin around. There they are. Where are they destroying, though? This one, surely. Yeah, this is where they've been destroying. I've got to find them. End of raid. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, we now know where we had a hole in our defenses. Turns out titanium. Oh, there's two of them. One there, one there. Okay. That's a thing, I suppose. I was going to be like, what's the quickest way to walk? And it would have been this way. Okay, I actually need to get to the other pole. Let's turn this around and go this way. Okay, my dudes are straight away trying to repair stuff. I guess that's okay. I'm going to have lost all that titanium, haven't I? Okay, well, that's life. That's how it goes. First thing I'm going to do, one of you right there. That'll help a lot. 10 units shouldn't even have been like sweating it, you know. Okay, I'm 2 smelters short of full repair. Let's see if I can make that. I think I can. Look, there he is, relay station over there. I bet that's where they came in from. I need to put one of these down because I keep on running out of power, and then I need to think about what we're going to do about that. Okay, well, this one here that we're looking at is literally all on its own in the middle of a sorry, that research threw me off. All on its own in the middle of a planetary shield dead zone. So if we make our way out there and put a planetary shield down, which I think I've got another one of, we should be able to then seal the hole here. We're then gonna start having more power issues, but we'll solve that as we can, right? We'll solve that as we can. The question here, as always, is how close can I get before they start giving me some trouble? I think maybe this close is a good start. I'm wondering how many bullets I've got. Not a lot. Oh, I seem to have tempted them out with my Tesla tower here. You know what? I'm going to let these deal with it. Let's have a little supernova moment here. Go. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I could then get away with putting this down like here, and I'm not sure if I've got any more. There they are, missiles to put down. Okay, that's pretty good. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to full load that and then supernova this, whilst hopefully there's no little guys to worry about. And we could just take out a little bit of the base there. Brilliant. Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I can move another Tesla turret up a little bit closer and slap these guys down here and here. Maybe even take one of these down for the bullets. Thank you very much. You there and you there. There's a lot of stuff on screen when I'm fighting, and I need to figure that out. I could also do this, right, and send... Oh, I can fire. I can fire. Okay, I was wondering whether we could send some drones out. There is a way. So I've got a bunch of drones somewhere, and I don't know how I get them to be more useful. My shield's also taking a hell of a battering. That back there, that's what's doing it. Can I get that? That would be cool if I can. I might be, or I might just be hitting the main unit. I'm not sure right now. I'm not going to stop. I was taking it out. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, there's one base down. Am I the only one taking these little... I mean, they're barracks, right? Am I the only one taking the barracks down? Looks like it. I'm looking at the number of bullets I've got over here. Looking good. Down the bottom right tells me how many I'm carrying. I can't fill this in. Foundations are missing. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could do that. Oh well, let's throw one of these down and maybe it will do what we need it to do. I don't know whether this is going to immediately just like push that away when it powers up. I'd like to see and find out. Probably could have been a little bit better placed, but this is good. Okay, everything has just jumped to defense, and also we've just initiated the shield. So I'm wondering whether when this blows up, if that thing above is just going to disappear. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, that the pushing up here keeps this away. That would be really handy if that's the case. We have got some other holes though. That's not so helpful. They are closing. This one's definitely going to close. Look at that. Off it goes. Goodbye. Yes. Okay, and then down here, is this one going to actually shrink to nothing as well? We're going to end up with this little patch in the middle that we need to try and deal with. I would probably just like move this one over a bit, right? Yeah, that's hit the top. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this one here. Let's get close and take it down, and then pop this. Can I land? Thanks very much. Get close to that, and oh, it doesn't show us on here. I needed to have used the defense screen. I can't remember how to get it up just looking like this, but I'm going to move this one over here, and that should give us what we want, at least coverage wise, right? Oh, I don't know. Now that I've done that, probably would have done well right here, which is actually where I had it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This seems bad. Okay, let's try going out this way and see if we can't fill in more space. Hey, we finally got the research, but man, I got too much to do here. I am not ready to deal with that whilst I am defending my new planet. It would actually make the defense of the planet a lot easier to do if we could set up titanium deliveries home. Maybe we could then also get some higher power systems here so that we could run the defense. A planet-wide defense system would be pretty handy. I think that one might be too close. Let's put down some defense here. One of you and one of you. And then I went and grabbed a whole bunch of bullets from the copper area. Okay, we're literally just outside range. I'm fairly sure if I put one of these down here and then put some missiles in it. What do you mean no power? What do you mean no power? Okay, we'll try and creep forwards a little bit more here, like so. Should be able to get some of the base taken down if we concentrate hard enough here. There's some supernova going around and doing the business that we need it to. Brilliant, brilliant. I think I want to move these guys forwards more than a little bit, but quite not that much. Yeah, wow. More than a little bit, but not all the way, I think is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think another supernova with this new one that I've just put down. Yes, you heard me. Should destroy a whole bunch of the base, and we're done. Okay, brilliant. Are we done? Yeah, there we go. The lack of foundations to finish this off is a little bit concerning, but I guess I'm okay. Okay, we've just put in a new planetary shield here. I don't think it's going to fill up the whole space. We definitely are not going to fill up the whole space, but it's going to make a good start. It's going to make a good start. So, with that in mind, should we head back? We can't. It's literally on the other side of the sun. That's going to make it awkward. We would have to fly through the hive to get there, and let me tell you, that's not a good route. So I decided I had a little bit of time to kill before the planet went all the way round. Thank you for telling me one of the base cores have been destroyed. And so I went around and I built myself a little bit of an iron system here. Let's bring this all the way in. But not just iron. We got iron ingots. We got steel plates there as well. That's pretty good. I've started collecting some silicon together. Of course, one thing we need to make sure that we do is to put some weaponry around, of course. One of the other things that I was doing is now running in for me. I managed to make enough steel. This is one of the reasons why I made the steel. To make the steel, I could also then go ahead and make some foundation and hopefully, not yet. How many do we need? 200. It's a few crafts away. That's a few crafts away. Yeah. Actually, I misread that. It's not 200 more needed. It's how many were required in general, and so I can seal that up. Beautiful. All right, we could probably go look at the other one. There's no way I'm going to remember this because a lot of stuff is going to happen between now and then. But when we come back to this planet, we need to get more power collectors. Of course, to get that, we need the whole production facility back on our original planet. So that's what I'm trying. Well, really, stone. Okay, fair enough. So that's what I'm trying to do. Get back home so that we can go take care of that. But I really would have liked to have filled this up. Okay, before I left, I couldn't leave that pit uncovered, so I've made this jank little concrete factory here that I've thrown the steel and all the stone brick that I'm making. Indeed, I've thrown a whole bunch of stone ore into some smelters here. I had to cannibalize my little smelt line back there because I just didn't have enough of anything else to make these, so I ended up doing that. Oh, this is choked by the steel. I guess what I could do is actually put the steel in there and then grab one of these and go from you to you and from you to you, and that should just work out, right? I think. I don't know, maybe not. Set the filter to the steel. Does that help? Okay, it needed to get down to 3 bits. That's fair, I suppose. And that now means I can just seal that up and we don't have to worry about it anymore. I believe if we have a look on here, the entire planet is covered by defense. Okay, and I believe I was doing something a couple of hours my time anyway. We're going up this way, hopefully. Look, come on, let's keep going up. That's the direction I want to go. Flight is so difficult in this game. Okay, and away we go back to our home planet. Thankfully, before it disappeared back behind the other sun. I really felt like I had to deal with those 2 bases before I left, and, wow, took quite a bit of the orbit. We're probably quite a way through the episode, so just to reiterate, I'm going back to build an interplanetary logistics network to get the titanium flowing back and forth, and to be able to do that I need the whole production facilities of my original factory, and actually managed to hit the planet straight on this time. That's good, just as someone drives past. After all those ridiculous distractions, I decided to come and be calm next to the Zen tree of calming over here. And actually, all my little robots have been going around taking the titanium ore that I'd been collecting off of me, bringing me the titanium ingots. I didn't bring a lot of titanium. That could quite possibly be seen as the biggest oversight of this episode. Okay, before I go back, let's not make the same mistake, and let's go find some power collectors. And missiles. Let's get rid of the stuff I do have on me, though. Okay, I think I've packed a good enough packed lunch. Let's see if we'll be helpful over there. I really hate this flight system. I said I'd remember, and here I am. Sorry about the beeping. I can do much about it, but it involves just standing still for a while, and I'm not very good at that. Okay, that's a nice little field of power repeaters there. Let's see what we've got coming in. Just a little bit under sufficiency. Let's go to the other pole. Ah, no, lack item, but I brought so many with me. But yeah, I suppose that makes sense. We have put down quite a few. 100% sufficiency. Beautiful. We even got a little bit of green on the planetary shield there. As well as all the power relays, I've gone and brought myself a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's put the missiles in here. An entire line of those will be good. But I've also brought things like the arc smelters and some mining machines, but nowhere near enough. Loads of arc smelters, not enough mining machines. Okay, let's not forget actually here for titanium. Let's not forget where the titanium is on the planet. So the plan is to set up a huge equatorial smelting setup somewhere on this planet and then feed all of the titanium into the interplanetary box, interplanetary logistics, that's the word I'm looking for, and then ship it all back, and then we'd just have a titanium input on the belt somewhere. Which way's home? It's over that way, isn't it? I don't like that I can see the hive. Okay, no, it's okay. They're right there. Oh, wait, go back. I've not got the power. Do you reckon the power is more tasty the closer to the source you gather it? I mean, I feel like there's got to be some sort of like diminishing value as the wave travels through the electromagnetic field and gets dispersed a little bit, right? There's got to be some crispness to that fresh gathered energy. Okay, full energy, let's go. And if I look in the right direction, maybe we can actually just go straight to the planet this time with not having to worry about it too much. I don't know. To prepare my factory for its next phase, I need to know what an interstellar logistics hub looks like. I literally have no idea. This is a planetary one. This will move stuff from here to anywhere else on the planet, but the next tier up from this is the one that will move things between planets. I'm going to grab a whole bunch of these particle containers, look at that, beautiful. And I am going to go ahead and make 2 of these interstellar logistics, what are they actually called here? Stations, the interstellar logistics stations. Oh look, you can look inside this one. I never knew. So whilst that is being made, I think we're just gonna sit around and wait for other things to happen in the factory. I think I may have spotted the thing that we're waiting to see in the factory. There appears to be a little bit of a shortage of we did a thing. We seem to be a little bit shortage of copper here. The copper ingots. That's not ideal. Let's backtrack a little bit. I'm seeing yellow belts. Wait a minute. Okay, they're green from there. Let's upgrade that one. Let's upgrade this copper line whilst we're at it. And we'll see where we're losing most of our products. So like microchips, that's expected. Thrusters, that's also expected. Oh, it's just a production issue. Oh my gosh, it is a production issue. All right, I think I see what we're doing. Let's share an observation with you. With this limited number of furnaces, we get to see where the choke points are, and we're going to need many more belts for ore than we are for the output, the product, the ingots here. So if we mirror the arc smelters on this side, but in larger form over there, then we should be able to get the product out fast enough, and then have 2 belts. Two belts of copper ore. You signed up for wild copper gathering tangents in the middle of our interplanetary logistics system building, right? Surely. So I went off and found a copper node that we are taking advantage of here. I'm getting it to be extracted as fast as I possibly can. I've managed to get as many of the mining bots around there as possible, the mining machines, and now it's just feeding into this giant array of smelters over here, where the output is then fed past the output of the old smelters, which are now no longer needed. So let's just remove all of those. Beautiful. And we've upgraded our copper system quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. The copper is not quite making it all the way to the end, and the central belt is completely full. Oh no, we need a faster central belt. Okay, having solved that issue, doesn't this look like a great place to put a brand new piece of tech. It's pretty big. Okay, that's cool. I'm definitely going to need some foundations. I should have known this. What's a good interstellar space color? We're going to put a big blue box down to start with, and then maybe little white speckles like stars. Do these look like? I don't know if they look like stars. Anyway, the point is to hopefully welcome a titanium output. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so to be able to use this thing, we need drones. And to make drones, well, I mean, much like the last lot when we first started going, we need to get some materials to be able to then build more of the drones. So over here, I hadn't restricted this chest, so this had just been eating the thrusters for all it was worth. So we might have to wait a little time for the thrusters, but we do have enough, I believe, to at least craft 1 or 2 of them here. If I have all the ingredients, I know where a few of these are hanging out, so I can just grab those. 7 of them, you say. Let's just make a few and see how many it is we actually need. 2 per. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's look at this and think. I bet we can rearrange this and turn the belt around, and then we can have the production here. Yeah, that'll work. Why was I so convinced I needed thrusters for the reinforced thruster? Turns out I was lying to myself. Okay, so now we're producing logistics vessels as well, even if I was a little bit unsure of the recipe there for a moment. Managed to get everything that we need in. Of course, that's not including the high-density titanium alloy that we actually need to make a new production site for, because we'll have a whole bunch of titanium spilling out of this thing soon. And where's it going to get smelted? Maybe right here, actually. If we clear this out and make the production zone right here, yeah, we could tidy all this up. Gonna stash 200 of these cubes away for later. But until we get the titanium flowing, this is all pipe dreams. So we need to get to our little planet. Let's get rid of all this stuff over here. If there's one complaint I've got about this game, it's all the excess windows. I am never going to make it past the hive. This might not be the best timings. Let's save it and find out, shall we? Let's do it. I'm down if you are down. Let's exit out of here. I know it's over there somewhere, so if I just kind of head towards the sun. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. And then somewhere over there is the planet we're looking for. Yeah, close enough. I did not save up enough energy. This is not going to go well. This is going to go very slow. Can I turn around? Is that something I can do? I'm glad I did come crashing down here, because I'm about to run out of iron ore, and there's 2 entire lines of iron ore just right here waiting to be used. Okay. I brought those 2 iron ore lines down the side of all the equipment here, and you can see my my copper smeltery over there. So my plan is to bring the line up and then make an iron smeltery on this side as well. Maybe with a sister steel smelt as well. That I think that would work pretty well. We could then get rid of all of this and feed these last remaining iron veins into that same system. Oh, there's the hive right there. I'm not entirely convinced now's the time to travel. I think maybe now's the time. I think now's the time to risk it. I'm in the wrong view. I think now's the time to risk it. But we want to go that way. It was a bit difficult to tell when I couldn't see the sun. Beautiful little sunrise there. Am I going the right direction? I sure do hope so. No, don't drop me on the planet. Oh, that wasted so much of my fuel. Okay, I'll refuel. I'll refuel. I find it pretty ironic that my mech's called Icarus and I flew just a little too close to the planet here and it drew me in. I've been flying around this gas bag for a couple of minutes now. I think that's probably enough. Let's see what we can do with what we've got here. Hopefully we can leave into cruise. Okay, that's pretty good. It's going to tell me that I'm out of power, but that's okay because I've like here, look at all this stuff that I'm burning. So we're bringing our fuel with us instead of being pre-charged. Why is it still taking me to the planets? Why are you doing this? No, turns out not good enough. Okay, fine, not good enough. Watch the bar down below whilst I'm refueling with fire ice. Look, it goes red. It goes red. Why are you going red? That is so annoying. So I'm just like dumping the hydrogen in and letting that fill up my tank. But oh man, that's pretty bad. And now I'm totally full of the fire ice here. I can only top up what little space I have with hydrogen. This has legitimately been quite a few minutes here. I'm gonna try it again. I'm not sure whether this is enough. I'm now seeing under 5, but like, let's try it. Let's pull up and let's go. Hopefully, with every fiber of my being, we're just gonna fly away from here. Why is my speed dropping? It should be going up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Why is it still dropping? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, I feel like we're in orbit. Are we not in orbit? The numbers get going higher, so that's pretty good. Something like that. Target distance, that's good. Let's set some faster numbers here. I think I'm away. I think I'm finally free. Oh, that was a good like 15 minutes of my life there. I'm sure it was just like 2 seconds on the video for you. But whoa, that was legitimately difficult to escape. That is pretty close to what I'm assuming is called Lasath. If all the other planets are also Lasath, so Lasath 1, 2, 3, etc., surely this central star is Lasath, the one that it's all made. Is that how we're saying it, by the way, Lasath? You decide. Wow, when you've got fuel in the tank, you can just carry on piling on speed. I'm at like a kilometer per second now, and in this universe, that's quite a lot. Okay, we're coming in hot. My idea here is to put down an interplanetary module, build 2 giant smelters left and right of it, and then try and set up the route back home. That's how I'm hoping that's going to go. Come on, let's crash into the planet. It doesn't care whatsoever. I literally came screaming in at like ridiculous speeds and just face first into the floor. Good job. Nice. All right, let's try and figure out where we are in relation to the poles there and there. This is kind of busy, but this side isn't. Let's build it in between these 2 planetary shield generators. Yeah, but right here, whatever this dark splodge is. Okay, slightly embarrassingly, I have run out of belts. This is what a little unfortunate. I was about to hook up a whole bunch of titanium ore fields up to my little 3-lane smelter here. You can see I've got another setup over there, but that was where I realized I was out of belts. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over to, it's not the Cosmo. Which one is it? Transportation, maybe. We're going to throw down our interstellar logistics right here, like just exactly as I said we would. Why have we got an orange threat? That doesn't feel good at all. But now, hopefully, we can pump that into there. That should then connect everything up, and then if we dump all of these into the machine, 8 out of 8 is the maximum we can do. Now, how does this work? Okay, we've got an empty slot here. So if I say, hey, titanium ingots, we've got local supply and remote supply. That's pretty good. I want to supply. There we go. Limit, is that a limit? I can't remember how this works. But let's go up to about 5,000, and we'll see what happens about this. Of course, I'm at this point realizing that I have not set up the other one, but I need to go back home anyway. But look at this, all those machines that I set. Can we take these back out? If I take them out, look, they're up there. They're cool. They're amazing. I wonder why I can't put 2 more. Well, I don't have 2 more, but I wonder why it's not 8 out of 10 rather than 8 out of 8. I do wonder whether I need to hang around until the hive decides that it's done what it needs to do. I don't know if it's coming here, if it's going to my other base. I feel like it should be going for my other base, especially as this one. How can I wait? Where are my planetary defense units? And I'm feeling like that because if we then zoom out here, then maybe press this one, you can see that like my entire place is covered in defenses. Ooh, this sticks out the top. I don't know whether that's going to be a problem or not. So this planet should be fine. I don't know about my original planet though, whether that's going to be fine or not. But that seems like time to leave to me. We've turned up. We've done the thing that I needed to do. Let's try and see like over there. Beautiful. Let's put an indicator. The hive is miles away from me, so let's just... Where is it? Let's just roll. I'm also left wondering whether the planet that I am currently on is the planet that they'll attack. These are thoughts to be had. Coming in at 800 meters per second, splashdown. Felt pretty good. Let's wander over and get the pad. Is the same little ritual I have to do every time I land on another planet. Go and get more power. Okay, there's my interplanetary logistics station. Wait, interstellar logistics system over there. That's what I have been coming here to play with. Can I play with it from over here? I can. Okay, empty slot, titanium, remote demand. It could be local supply. You know what? I think that's a good idea. Build an interstellar logistics transport route. We did an achievement. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Now, the real question, of course, is whether I can... Oh, yeah, go over here. Refuel me, guys. Refuel me. Give me back. Tell me. Yeah, 100 conveyor belts already. That's beautiful. I was waiting to see where. Let's get rid of this. I always leave it up for too long. Where are my interstellar drones? Where are you, my friends? Here. Is that them? That is a fleet right there. Look at them go. Okay, so they're not the fastest, but they are just getting within my orbit around Lesath 1 over here. Lesath 2, or Lesath. I don't know how we're pronouncing that. Let's bring that down here. I just saw them flying in from this direction. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Okay, that's great. And oh, look at the little maneuver they do. This is amazing. How are they stopping? Oh, their thrusters are facing the wrong direction. But there we go. Interstellar logistics. For the first time, you've used a logistics vessel to transport titanium ingots from 3 to 2. Transportation become more convenient and powerful with the establishment of the first interstellar logistics transportation route. Soon you'll be creating an intergalactic industrial empire. I mean, I'm already in the middle of creating that, but that's cool. Which one was that? There it is, interstellar logistics. So the next one is orbital collector. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that at some point, but we've got many. Like, what is this? Why haven't I done this? I've got kimberlite ore. I just haven't processed it. I suppose that's fine. Over here, fluid encapsulation. I've never used a storage tank. I mean, I've never needed to. Same with the power accumulation. Just not needed, bro. Just not needed. I'll tell you what is needed, though. We're going to try and take a little bit out of here, and then hopefully we click on that. And there should have been a filter. Did you see that? There's the filter. It looks like it's doing it. It looks like it's doing it. There we go. Number 1. Okay, so these come spewing out of here. Tell me that's titanium. Why is there an iron on there? Wait, no, is it made out of iron? Why is that iron symbol there? I literally do not know. But anyway, I'm going to bring this just over the water, and I have reversed the path of this here conveyor belt, and hopefully we can run this up, and we're going to end up with some high quality crystals here. It's one of the things we need to make for our... are we missing one back here? That's a little unfortunate. It's one of the things we need to make for our research. Scientific tools, you know. And then this combines with the diamond and we get some yellow research. But that's not all that we need to do here. No. I also need to try and make this stuff with the smelteries. You can see titanium ingot, steel, and sulfuric acid. We could probably move whatever this is out of the way. Yeah, let's move this to the other side. And then we've got a whole place here to use this. What was that? What did she just say? I can't move all of this stuff. I mean, that is fair. Kind of awkward, though. Okay, a quick rearrangement, able to get rid of that and dump all this in here. I'll take those back and put them in here. All right, beautiful. Now we got room to play. Okay, so I've already figured out how to get the sulfuric acid and the titanium into this smeltery. You can see we need steel and an output. I was thinking about putting 3 lines on this way, but then I was like, well, we've then got so far to reach. So I think my steel line is going to go up this side. Well, where's my steel? Oh, wow, this is messy here. This is steel, but what it does is it comes up this way and then just takes a right turn through here. There is no way I'm getting a splitter in there. It goes into this splitter and it splits off, you know, as a splitter does. And then we go, maybe we could take it off of here. Okay, this is feeling good. You can see that I've stopped these lines here. So let's move them forwards. And then we can jump this one. I stopped too close to this belt. It will never jump. Wait, there we go. All right, let's do that. And now we can go across these. You can see it makes a nice, well-behaved set of jumps there. That's looking good. I'm going to go straight over. No, I don't know where I'm going from here. Let's go this way and then build a splitter somewhere around here. These two are mistakes. To make sure I've got it right, we'll line that up and then we come down here and it should be this line? No, I was kind of wrong, but that's fine. And then finally, with everything lined up and ready to go, of course, put an output. This should start producing... Oh, wait, it won't. I know why as well. Let's put that over here. I'm going to have to rearrange these Tesla coils because, of course, everything was set up for different setup, but then we just kind of continue up here. Maybe they'll put the... Oh, I didn't have one. The conveyors in place, but look, I'm short of one there. I've only got that many. Okay, we'll do that many for now, and then I'll do... I mean, I'd like to do another line on the other side, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. I don't know how these are getting power. Oh, maybe from this? Yeah, look, just. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're producing the high, what's it called? Titanium alloy again, and that titanium alloy needs to make its way back here. Oh, it's spaghetti time. It really is. And to make its way in, is it here? Yeah, there, look, okay. Okay, as is normally the way, I had to make a little bit of spaghetti, but I think we've managed to get the materials where they need to be. Let's go through and put all these down if we can. So all of the titanium alloy here is being made out of the titanium that we're shipping across the interstellar distances. Well, it's interplanetary, but they insist on calling it interstellar. And then I grab you from here, go in that, and you from here, go... Oh, it's too far. It's too far. I mean, I am cooking. It just depends whether you like what I'm cooking. Oh, that's horrendously delicious. Yes, yeah, that'll do. That's beautiful. And now we're producing all of these. Oh, gimme. I say all of these. It's still not many. If we come over, this is the interplanetary one. I don't want... sorry, this is the planetary one. We don't want that. We want the interstellar one all the way over there. I can click on it, though, and then put some more. Insufficient. I disagree. There we go. Got four in there, and it's doing its thing now. Beautiful. I wonder if... Wait. I'll take a few of these and then put them also in here. Is that a thing we can do? Look at that. 100 of them. Ooh. There's nowhere for them to go yet, but it's good to know that if we wanted to move everything via the planetary logistic system, we could. Oh, and we can only put 10 in. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that does make sense given the number of slots up top here. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this interstellar logistic adventure. I will see you guys next time, where we're definitely going to be working on the yellow research facility. We're going to be bringing the blue and red research out and down this way and making a whole new facility over there. And we're almost definitely going to be dealing with our first hive threat attack. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.